The NBA's most surprising team this season who saw this coming? The NBA season is full of surprises. And every year, some teams defy expectations, rising from obscurity or rebuilding into genuine contenders. However, one team this season has been an absolute shock to the basketball world, leaving fans and analysts alike wondering who saw this coming. While the league's perennial heavyweights, teams like the Milwaukee Bucks, Golden State Warriors, and Los Angeles Lakers, were expected to be strong contenders, the team that has truly turned heads this season is none other than the Indiana Pacers. Coming off of a relatively modest season last year, few could have predicted the Pacers' explosive rise and their status as one of the most intriguing teams in the NBA today. A new era in Indiana. For much of the last decade, the Pacers have hovered around mediocrity, rarely making waves in the Eastern Conference. They've had a few bright spots, such as Paul George's tenure and a playoff appearance in 2020, but they were never considered a true title contender. That perception began to change last season, though, when the team showed flashes of potential, particularly with their young core led by Tyrese Haliburton, a breakout star who has taken his game to another level this year. Haliburton, who arrived in Indiana via trade with the Sacramento Kings, has been the catalyst for this team's transformation. The 23-year-old guard has emerged as one of the most dynamic playmakers in the league, boasting a combination of court vision, shooting range, and leadership that is rare for someone his age. His ability to distribute the ball, score efficiently, and make everyone around him better has given the Pacers a new identity. More importantly, his improvement as a scorer has turned him into a serious threat on both ends of the floor. But Haliburton's rise is only one part of the equation. The Pacers have also benefited from the stellar play of several other young players, including Benedict Mathurin, who has shown promise as a versatile scorer, and Jalen Smith, a promising big man whose defense and rebounding have added balance to the roster. With these young talents surrounding him, Haliburton has had the freedom to orchestrate a free-flowing, fast-paced offense that has made Indiana one of the most fun teams to watch this season. Offense and defense in harmony. While the Pacers' offense has been their calling card, it's their defense that has quietly improved and helped elevate them to another level. Indiana has embraced a more aggressive defensive approach, something that had been lacking in previous seasons. Under head coach Rick Carlisle, the Pacers have committed to a more disciplined and organized defensive system, one that takes advantage of their athleticism and length. The result? A defensive unit that is more disruptive and capable of forcing turnovers, which feeds directly into their high-octane offense. The balance between offense and defense has been key. The Pacers aren't just relying on their ability to score at will. They've become a team that can execute in clutch moments and get stops when needed. This newfound defensive identity has made them a more complete team and a legitimate contender for playoff contention in the East. A bright future. What's even more exciting for Pacers fans is that this is just the beginning. The team is still young, and the ceiling for this group appears to be much higher than most experts initially expected. With a growing roster of talented players and a clear vision for how to build the team's future, Indiana has quickly become a team to watch. Of course, it's still early in the season, and many questions remain about whether the Pacers can maintain this level of play and contend for a top playoff spot. The Eastern Conference is highly competitive, and the road to the playoffs won't be easy. However, one thing is clear: the Indiana Pacers are no longer an afterthought. They are a team that has the potential to not only shock the NBA world, but to become a staple of the league's future. The Pacers' rise is a testament to the unpredictable nature of the NBA. Just when you think you have the league figured out, a team like Indiana proves that anything can happen in the world of basketball. And for Pacers fans, this season is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in recent memory.